Good afternoon, students. Welcome back. So this is the sixth part of my video, sixth and the final part. I am making this video for Standard 9, Chapter 1, French Revolution, History. Now in the previous class, we had discussed about the important step of National Assembly when the National Assembly declared war against Austria and Prussia, and France was successful in defeating Austria and Prussia. France got huge support from its members, from its volunteers. Who were the volunteers? The volunteers were the common people, the young generation. They were the soldiers who supported the French army in the battle. They were very confident in their act. As we had discussed that they were singing, as they were marching towards the battle, they were singing Marseillaise, which later became the national anthem of France. So, this Marseillaise, it was composed by Roger de Isle. So, this was the situation. Austria and Prussia both were defeated by France. France was declared as a republic. Louis XVI was executed with the act of treason. With him, after a few days, his wife Marie Antoinette was also executed. So it was a public execution. Everything was done before the public. Now after the death of Louis XVI, France becomes republic, and the power was transferred in the hands of the third estate people. First and the second estate member, they had already lost their importance, their privileges. Now it was the rule of the third estate. Now in the third estate, there were two groups that were who were demanding the right to rule, who were in the competition. One were the Girondists and second were the Jacobins. The Jacobins, they had huge supporters, and as a result of that, the Jacobins, they won the election, they won the vote. The ruler of the Jacobins, Maximilien Robespierre, he got the control of France in his hands. Now, in today's video, we will discuss about some important points regarding Reign of Terror. Now, the rule of Robespierre was termed as a Reign of Terror. Why it was termed as a Reign of Terror? Some points I had discussed in the previous class, but again I am going to repeat in this video. Maximilien Robespierre had the feeling of excessive patriotism. He had a very high level of patriotism in his mind. He only understands one thing, that is the sense of patriotism for France, and he cannot make any compromise with that. On the account of thinking the betterment of his country, even he was ready to sacrifice his own party members. And he was so cruel that he had no mercy, neither for the common people nor for his own people. Everyone was terrified in his rule. People were not free. They got freedom from Louis XVI, but they had fallen on another trap, that is this Maximilien Robespierre. Because his one and the only idea was to distribute equality among the common people. And he wanted that every people should eat equal food, same level of food. There should not be any gap between rich and poor. There should not be any feelings of rich and poor. And he wanted to balance. He had imposed rationing system. People could not purchase more. The rich could not purchase more. Everything was rationed. Everything was limited. The farmers had to sell the crops at the price which was decided by Robespierre. So people, they had lost their fundamental rights. So they got fed up. Not only the common people, even his own party members, if they wanted to tell anything against Louis XVI, anyone found saying anything against Louis XVI had to face the death penalty, and that is, they were sent into guillotine. Guillotine was actually a sharp tool, a machine, a tool, which had two parallel poles with a blade, a very sharp blade attached. And the people who were sent to guillotine, they were beheaded. Their head was cut off by that blade, and this was the only punishment. The execution was done. So as the National Assembly found Robespierre on the account, he was booked on the charge of killing innocent people, merciless killing. So he was also sent to that same guillotine in the year 1794, and with that the reign of terror was ended in France. So after the end of reign of terror, after the end of Maximilien Robespierre, the people, they were relieved. They were relieved from that cruel person. And after few days, after few years, as everything was going normal, but in 1804, another person, so another ruler whose name was Napoleon Bonaparte, he planned to influence the political system in France. Now, after the death of Robespierre, there was complete imbalance in the National Assembly. Though people, the common people, they were relieved from the reign of terror, but there was some problems that the National Assembly was facing. There were quarrel among the directors. There were often quarrel among the members. This advantage, this political imbalance, brought high risk for France that it could face invasion from its enemy nations, especially Austria and Prussia. On that time, Napoleon, who was once in French army, decided to return to France to control the political system. He was worried that this National Assembly, this unorganized National Assembly, could result in invasion from other nations. Napoleon was a highly talented person. He became very world famous. Now, why he was world famous? Because he was a very brave warrior. On that time, he was in Italy. And as he got the news of execution of Robespierre, he immediately planned to march towards France. The news of Napoleon entering France with his army, he used to keep his own army, had brought an energy in the mind of the people, because they knew about Napoleon and his acts. By 1804, Napoleon entered France, dissolved the National Assembly, and by force he declared himself the Emperor of France. No sooner he became Emperor of France, he started to bring economic changes in France. Napoleon has done many things, many good things in France. He brought the standard measurements of weights. He developed the diplomatic relations of France with other nations. He promoted trade. He conquered and invaded the enemy countries and always kept them under his control. People who already trusted him, their level of trust was increased more and more as the days passed. Napoleon proved himself to be the real person what France was lacking till in those days. So everything was going in a proper plan. France's economic condition was improving because of the positive decisions that were taken by Napoleon. There was something that was there that Napoleon did not support the women movement. So these were some of the things, and also he believed in slave trade. More and more slaves were brought from Africa and they were forced to act as a slave under the European owners. Now Napoleon's positive attitude was that he has taken France to a very sharp position, in a very good position, in a better financial position. And he has made good diplomatic relations with friendly nations. So France's position in the world, it's changed. Napoleon, after making a good stand, a strong foundation of France, he was defeated in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 by Britain. So, after 1815, Napoleon's era was finished. Napoleon was captured. So, with this, these were some of the famous person who has revolutionized France. Napoleon as well as Maximilian Robespierre. Some problems were there as Maximilian Robespierre and Napoleon, who both of them did not support the women movement. There was one good thing with Robespierre was that he did not believe in slaves. He did not believe in the slave trade. But Napoleon again brought back the slave trade. The ideas of the great philosophers such as Voltaire, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, they were written in different type of books and was circulated in various parts of Europe. French Revolution changed the outlook of France, and it sparked a revolution in the minds of the people of other countries. French Revolution proved that the common people can turn out the monarchy rule. And this way, the French Revolution came to an end. So this was the end of French Revolution. I hope you understood the chapter. The next class, I will again start with economics, chapter 2. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and goodbye.